Hello everyone, hello, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Stash Watch episode 35. Hi there Scotty, hope you're doing okay. Yeah, good to see you, good to see you, hope you're doing alright. Cool. Wednesday again, we're here again, what can we say? I hope you're doing okay, good to see you Scotty, and good to see everyone else as well of course. Yeah, an interesting one this week. Basically just trying to sort of consolidate my review stash is the gist of it, and do a bit more tidying up to get it back in order. But yeah, this is, for those who don't know what Stash Watch is, it'll basically be where I sort of discuss relatively new chocolate and also go over stuff I'm going to review this week, and perhaps the current review situation maybe is the gist of it, as well as have a bit of a chat as well. So yeah, Easter chocolate's well and truly out and about now. I don't know if you've seen, so trying to sort of keep on top of that. Doing quite well actually, done quite a lot of reviews and keeping quite quite on top of them at the moment. But as I say, still a massive backlog, still need to get through it all, still perhaps a bit behind. Is always the case, but there we go. Yeah, there we go. Scott's been posting in Discord actually quite a few new products that are coming out and about as well, so I need to keep an eye out for those. Particularly interested in those M&S egg in a jar things, whatever, egg in a can or something. They seem a bit random. I actually thought they were sort of an actual egg in a real egg in a tin, which is a bit strange, but yeah. Yeah, glad you're doing okay. Eating lots of choc. Vegan choc is it this time, you're saying, Scotty? You're doing veganuary, did you mention? So you've been posting lots of vegan posts. I think vegan chocolate's definitely come out and about. It's definitely better than it was, for sure. One of those really. And hi, Alan. How are you doing? Great to see you. Yes, good. So yes, you reminded me. We do have an Easter egg opening to do. Just to sort of come over a bit there. Just to basically see if we won a £10,000 prize, or our prize at least. We probably won't have done, but we've got another egg to go through. So we'll open that at some point during the evening, I guess, as well. So fingers crossed. How are you doing, Alan? Is everything going okay? Have you managed to win any prizes? I imagine Popstock. You've not mentioned it, but yeah. Dippy eggs, yes, it's an egg in it. Is it a full? How big is it? Well, I guess is a tin a regular size. It looked a bit like it was a bit bigger, maybe. I'm interested in. I'm definitely interested in. How much were these, Scotty? Were they quite expensive? I have to. I might have to. Well, it's like I need to get them really. So yeah. Yeah, it's trying to different vegan products. Well, it could be. If you did have your own YouTube channel, you could have done like a vegan month, and yeah. So honestly, yes, but one of those. Maybe that's something I could be trying to do. But it's just difficult with so much chocolate. I can't, I can only really do the new stuff because I've got so much stuff in the backlog I need to get through. I've still got so many products. I think Alan's reminded me just being there. Actually, I need loads of Kit Kat products to get through. Yeah, I really do need to get them through. I've got still a couple of Easter products I reviewed last year that I'd never published. So I'll have to publish them this year. I think it was was it? I think it was the Hershey cream cookies of cream egg and McVitie's I think hot cross bun slices. I think it was. So I need to get them. Yeah, perhaps published. Yeah. About the same size tin of paint. Yeah, I thought it looked like a tin of paint. I was going to say that, but I thought maybe that might be sound a bit harsh. But it did look like a tin of paint. That's the style. We need to check the pic for price. Yeah, I'll have a look later. I imagine probably tin of paint sounds to look like it might be quite big. So I imagine it'll be at least £5 knowing M&S. Yeah. And I'm on Easter egg hunt today. Got the wee bags of Mother of eggs. We're looking for 3 varieties. Happy boy, I see. Oh, I need to. Yeah, that's another thing I need to do. I need to get into Aldi as well and Lidl perhaps, just to see what they've got as well. So maybe this Friday. Can't keep up. I just can't. It's one thing you'd think with this chocolate channel, really. I was worried at one point that there just wouldn't be enough products to review, and I'd end up, just having nothing new. But there's just new stuff all the time, and it's. And that's in this country, never mind all the imports and things. I've not even dared look at the import sites recently. I just, still got all the imports I bought last time. And I've seen a thing actually, I might start doing a regular unboxing, maybe, because basically there is a website, there's a few websites now that do sort of special unboxings. Maybe I'll try to see, I don't know if they'd ever consider, sponsoring me or whatnot, because I don't know if I'd have enough views and things like this to do it. Maybe I could do a special link or something like that with a promo code in the bottom, but... just to do some kind of unboxings really. So they do. It's like the import sites means they can send you little stashes every month or whatever. I don't know whether it's worth it or not really. I mean, is it really worth it? If I had millions of viewers and things, maybe it would be then because I probably get 1p for every person who does something on it. And so it's one of those really. White Kit Kats are all over Instagram today. Look good. Haven't they been out before? White Kit Kats. I think Scotty was mentioning this. Yeah. Yeah, they've definitely been out before. We've still got one somewhere, They've definitely been out before. Maybe they weren't official in the UK. Maybe it's just an import or something. Yeah, could have been what it was. I wonder. But I've definitely seen them before. But you know what they're like. You saw those Jaffa cakes. I think Scotty puts in Discord as well. But those Jaffa cakes, lemon and lime, or whatever, is that they were out a year ago or 2 years ago, and they've brought them back out saying they're new. So and they were definitely out in the UK, you know. So just discontinued them, then re-released them, said they're new again. So who knows? Yeah, funny one, really, isn't it? Funny how they do that kind of thing. But there we go, I guess. Yeah, so I did manage to do quite a few reviews last week, but I didn't manage to get all the cake bar reviews done. So I've still got a few, well, say cake bars, the Mr. Kipling stuff. So I did a couple of them. They are done and they are ready to be reviewed. I need to do them. I did the Ferrero Rocher hazelnut cream egg things as well, which, yeah, so I've done those. They're ready to publish. I might try and get them done for tomorrow, I think. And of course, we've got the top 10 on Friday, by the way, the top 10 chocolates of 2021 on Friday. It's, yeah, premiere at 7 o'clock. So yeah, so only about 20 minutes, half an hour long. So yeah, if you can make it, that'd be great. Yeah. White Kit Kat Chunkies had recently. White choc is not good on them. I do remember that recently in the old ones. I was a bit disappointed because Nestle as well do pretty good white chocolate. So it's Nestle, isn't it? Kit Kat, I always forget. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they do quite good white chocolate normally. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, interesting. I don't know what you think, Alan, if you have one. Yeah, see what you think of them. Did review also the Terry's thingy bar, the mini egg bar as well. So I've got that to come up. So I might try and either that tomorrow. Well, tomorrow and Monday will probably be one of those two bars anyway, I think. And then try and get the cakes up and running as well. So I've got a few things to go. Yeah, loads of it. I've still got I've got about 30 other reviews, literally about 30 reviews in the backlog actually to render and publish, So I've got loads of reviews to do. Going to try and do, yeah. Let's see if I can survive this month. There's a couple of new things out as well. We're just speaking to Scotty about in Discord. Yeah, the probably for members really. Oh, members, yes. Member review probably the hazelnut, chocolate hazelnut flavored limited edition Cocoa Pops, and also the cookies and cream crave as well. I saw today, both of those today. So I need to got those still on the radar as well. Not sure about Friday. Well, no worries. I'm sure you'll be able to catch up, Scotty. Yeah, but don't worry. I know it's one of those days, Friday. I don't know whether I should change it to other days and things, but the problem is there's always days that people can't make it. It's one of those. So I don't know what's the best thing to do. Yes, mini eggs buying the stash. Looking forward to yes. Well, yeah. So you have to let me know what you think about that one. Yeah, of course I'll publish a review soon. Yeah. Speaking of members, by the way, I was mentioning before, the members review this weekend. I think it's going to be. I think Scotty would talk about these as well, actually. Yeah, the Walker's Max Strong. Perfect with beer, it says. Oh dear, it looks like this there sort of take what are those thick crisps called? McCoy's. So a bit on there. Take those jalapeno and cheese flavoured potato crisps. Extra hot, 3 stars. I've done a few of these 3 stars heat ones recently, not the Walker's ones, but so there's a few of these out and about. Seems to be a thing at the moment. Max Spice, Max Satisfaction. There we go, double crunch. Yeah. That's a new different thing. Well, that's a different thing, actually. Deep Ridge Crisp. Yeah, there we go. Yes. You buy new crave when you see it. It says not Cocoa Pops, don't think so. Yeah, well, for you purposes, after be. I mean, they'll probably be all right, actually. They'll probably be all right. But, yeah. You do like her, Max, yes. I don't think I've ever had these before, Max, Walker's Max. I don't think I've ever had them before, I'm quite interested in these ones, that's for sure. The look at says not suitable for vegetarians on the back. That's unusual, isn't it, these days? Animal rennet, it says there. Don't think I'll focus in on that, but that's what it says. Can you see? Will it focus in? I've no idea why it's not focusing. There's nothing to... There we go. See, animal rennet there. I don't know what that means, but it sounds not very pleasant. Well, there we go. So, so not super vegetarians, those ones. It's one of your favourite flavours. Ah, see, right. I'll have to, well, fingers crossed that. I mean, it sounds like a nice one. It does sound nice. I just worry it might just be too typically a spicy cheese flavour, but, Let's see some McCoy's crisps. Yeah, I used to have McCoy's. Well, I don't, not done for a while, McCoy's, actually. That's the one thing with the channel where... it's difficult to just, I wouldn't say have chocolate for fun, but you're obviously just constantly just eating and you've got chocolate lying about that you're reviewing. So you can't really go and just get another thing because you've just got so much left over and things like that. And, I'm on a diet as well, as you know, and so I have been there is a massive backlog of chocolate to eat as well. So, so I've just got loads. It's just ridiculous. I was polishing. That's probably why I put on so much weight. I was polishing it off quite a lot recently. I need to stop that. So yeah, so I've only got about £5 left to lose now. I think Yeah, I lost about must have lost at least £8, I reckon. And since it's about the first week of January, so I've not done too bad there. So I just need to lose it's just the last bit is probably the hardest part now. So I just need to try and lose another £4, £5. So yeah. Remember Walker's Max? So it was just paprika flavour. A few years ago they relaunched with new flavours. Did find it a bit oily though. Ah, right, okay, yeah, yeah. I might have had the original ones years back, but I can't recall now. Ah, paprika Max, yum. Oh dear, I have to try them as well. Are they still out, the paprika ones, or have they been stopped completely? And hi there, Joe. Great to see you again, as always. Yeah, how's things going in Brazil? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, good to see you. Oh, yes. Remember the cheeseburger flavour was? All right. Well, there was a cheeseburger flavour, those special edition ones, wasn't there, last year? The restaurant gourmet range, whatever, which was really nice, actually. Yeah, that was a really nice one. I must remember his review of that one. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, Alan. Yeah, I needed to. He's just starting to creep up on me, you know. And yeah, well, had been for some time really, and I've not done anything about it. Then over Christmas and New Year, went a bit crazy really, so I had to just had to stop. And I thought, yeah, so I'm eating not much at the moment, unfortunately. So yeah, still managing to not eat too much at the weekends, but when I do my reviews, so I'm doing quite well really. Just got to keep at it. Problem is, I just love food so much. That's the problem. So it's really painful. Yeah. So it's one of those. Yeah, so I've got to course say, so there's some things in the backlog that I do need to still get rid of this, get a review this week. Well, get rid of from the stash, I guess, yeah. There's the Oreo cake bars. I did mention these last week. I've got to get them done. Cake bars just don't have a long shelf life, basically. So if I don't get them done quite quickly, go out of date. So, you know, like these are the 14th of Feb. Whether I'll publish them before that, I don't know, but I need to review them this weekend, really. So, so they are on a priority list. That's the problem, really. I just need to get to a point now where I've got sort of I can just start going into the backlog even more really. Yeah, oh great to hear, Joe, great to hear. Yes, not bad at all. Yeah, a bit tired this week. It's been one of those, a bit of a tiring week this week. Yeah, trying to put up some shelves as well, and they've just been a bit of a pain as well. So yeah, we're doing okay. Yeah, doing all right, thank you. Yeah, not too bad. Just be happy when it's the weekend, but then it goes so quick the weekend. It's unbelievable. Yeah, there was a Dorito, if I can speak. There was a cheeseburger flavored Doritos part of a vote against salsa flavor. That rings a bell. Yeah, that rings a bell, actually. I remember what the vote does. I don't remember the... yeah, were they nice? I quite think cheeseburger can be quite a good flavour, actually. I was very impressed with those Walker's ones, I must say. I don't know if they're all like that, but yeah. Salsa won the vote. It's a very... yeah, it's like the... It's like the ready salted of the sort of tortilla chip world, isn't it, salsa? So that's the thing. almost. I mean, but it's quite a common sort of flavour around that sort of thing. I guess, or at least the... I guess you have it quite often as a dip, don't you? So perhaps it's a bit more... Yeah, more people I think will like salsa, basically. Oh, yeah, that's right. I do remember that. Yes, Doritos A and B. I think I remember that distinctly now. Yes, I think did I even review them? I can't recall. I remember speaking. I think I spoke to you about it and perhaps someone else in the chats and things. I think on in the comments at one point or wherever we used to chat. I can't remember what it was now, but yeah, I definitely remember those anyway. Yeah, I do remember them. Interesting that was. Yeah, an interesting. Yeah, they were very weird those, weren't they? Because it was, did it even say what it was? There was something weird, wasn't it, where, I can't recall them. It probably did say what they were on the side, but it was very sort of plain, wasn't it, or something like that. It was a bit weird where they were branded those, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, so anyway, as I say, so definitely you need to get these Oreos, cake bars done. So they're on the priority list, really, just to get done. Yeah, long time, I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it, how fast time's going at the moment. It really is crazy, actually, yeah. It is crazy, really. You know. Yes, that was right. Yes. Yeah, very strange. Interesting campaign, that, really. Interesting. I quite like when they do things like that. And it continues on what I was saying before. There's so many new stuff around all the time. You can never really run out of things, to be honest with you. And as I say, I was really worried that would be the case when I started the channel. But yeah. Let's say, Joe, as well, by the way, for 7 p.m. this Friday, it'll be a premiere of the top 20 chocolates of 2021. So if you'll be about, so yes, it'll be a premiere. So yeah, I will be there. I won't be live presenting it, but I'll be there in the chats and things. So an interesting one for that one, yes. Yeah, loads of Easter products to come out as well. Loads of reviews to get through. I've got a massive backlog, as I say, of reviews, so I need to catch up with them. So the other ones, that say, still got to review these Mr. Kipling ones. So got about 3 of them left. I did get through, I think, 1 of them actually, maybe 2. I think maybe just 1 actually, but I did do quite a lot of reviews this weekend. So I'm being quite good with my reviews this week at the moment. So getting through them quite well, really. I used to sort of like not be able to manage it, but although I didn't manage to get through the backlog of milkers that I did, so Just too many, really, just too many. But yeah, as I say, the lemon and raspberry mini bats, I still need to get through them, but they do look very nice. What's the date on these ones? Yeah, the 10th, you see. So if I don't do them this weekend, I'll be pushing it really. So just need to get them done, out of the way. Look very nice though. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you've lost me back in my internet. Yes. hopefully it's yours. It says everything's fine on my side, so fingers crossed it's yours, Scotty. But, oh, thanks, Joe. Yes, fingers crossed I see you there. Fingers crossed. Yes. And you're back. We could have gone down for a second, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I've got like some report thing. It does say there's a couple of frames dropped, so maybe could have been my side. I know the still on 4G internet. Hoping that it'll get a proper decent ultra fast broadband connection at some point soon. They said they've actually put down that they are looking into it now, which is a change. So yeah, I realised what it was with my router. I always need to just restart it completely every periodically, maybe every couple of days, and it just sorts out the problem. So you remember last time I was having all these issues where just the speed was going and stuff, and even then it was only barely. Well, basically, I just need to just factory reset the router every couple of days. I don't know why that is, no idea. It's stupid, I shouldn't have to do that. But there we go. Yeah, what do you think, Scotty? Do you like them? Hopefully, they look quite nice. I imagine they're just, yeah. I imagine they're okay, if you know what I mean. But they look nice. Oh, thanks, Joe. Glad it's come through okay. Yes, yeah. Maybe it's just one of those. I think Scotty might be on his mobile, so it might be what it is. Or, of course, maybe it's just, I don't know, the connection. Brazil's far better, maybe. Yeah, there we are. Oh, I see. We did have some issues last week too. Yeah, so it was one of the. Yeah, I think it's just the internet can be a pain, really. But hopefully, generally, it's okay. But it's definitely better than it was, because it used to be my router was just a problem all the time. But it's, yeah, as I say, I've discovered what the problem was with that now. Yeah, so there we are. Maybe 'twas your browser. Like we said, but 'twas there. It's like very old English, that, Joe. Yeah, it's interesting, that. Yeah, well, he could have been here. I don't know. As I say, my router does have a reputation for playing up, but luckily at the moment, recently, I think I've sorted it. Hopefully, but I shouldn't have to factory reset it all the time. It's ridiculous, that really. One of those. Yeah, one of those really. No, and hi there, Gigi. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Yes, fist bump. Is that what? Yeah. Hope you're doing all right. Great to see you again. Yeah, thanks so much for your support, by the way, DJ. I was just thinking, just thinking before the stream started, I must thank you again for all the super chats. So thank you so much for all those. Hope you're doing all right as well, by the way. Yeah, you thought they were okay, not as good as you thought they were going to be. Yeah, well, they look very nice. They do look very nice. They just look very nice. And the problem with them is a lot of it's just sponge and marzipan for Battenbergs. So. And typically, it's sort of the sort of the mass-produced ones the sponges never tend to be that great, really. So I think that's probably what it is. They look nice though. They're one of those little treats that just look nice, don't they? You tried these. You like these mini bats, but French Fancies is the winner for me every time. Yeah, I do like French Fancies actually. Just did review the Easter one, the Easter egg fancies, whatever they're called, egg fancies. So got them reviewed. So they should hopefully. That's another one I've got to publish. You can see my problem really here, but just So I've got I got another one to publish as well. So yes, but I do find with these limited edition French Fancies is there's only ever one flavour in the box, whereas the typical French Fancies, as you all know, have 3 flavours. So they're always a bit, they're always on a sort of bit of a, a bit of, on a back foot. But yeah, they have nice packaging. I do like the way the packaging continues on. So here's another one I've got to do still. Yeah, so always very nice. Do the same things, don't they? As the lemon Bakewells. So the Christmas range they've done again, basically, but with just different, different fillings this time. So I think they did, I can't remember what it was last time. But you can see there the way it continues on. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? You can see that the trees continue on. The pink one, though, is the only one with a pink background or the pink leaves and things. The other ones have all got this sort of brown look to them. So it's quite nice, that. So I do like that. So that's another one I've got to do, lemon Bakewells. I said there was one at Christmas, and I forgot what it was now. Festive Bakewells, I think they were. Yeah. Find a French Fancy sickly. I do like I think it's the pink and the yellow ones. I think the yellow one's the best, maybe. The chocolate ones are not as nice, though, for some reason. Yeah. Very sweet, just the way you like them, yeah. But do you remember, did you ever see Great British Bake Off when they made them? I think it's Great British, yeah, I'm sure it was. Yeah, very difficult to make, actually. The way you have to drip the fondant over them and things. So they were, even though they did quite a good job on that, they didn't look as neat as the actual Mr. Kipling ones. Yeah, it was, yes. Yeah, the way you said it was fine actually, Joe. Yes, it's just sort of like yeah, it's kind of like it's just an interesting way of saying it. Yes, yeah, you can do that. It's just I forget, yeah, twas the night before Christmas. It's like a sort of yeah, Shakespearean style of speaking, basically. So it's interesting to hear you say that. Yes, didn't get marzipan in them. That's taste wise. Ah, right, okay, because it should be. Well, basically the outer thing should be wrapped in marzipan, unless maybe it's not. I don't know. Well, it says raspberry flavored paste. It says so. They flavored it raspberry, so maybe it's maybe it just isn't. But usually it's marzipan anyway. But obviously this it just says raspberry flavored paste, so whatever that is. So I guess it's not marzipan in this case. Yes, Mr. Kipling, dome cocktail French fancies. I did remember the Irish cream ones that they did this year and last year, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I remember those though. They sound interesting, really nice. They sound a bit, well, they sound like they could go either way, really. I read some English books from the early 1900s. Ah, I see, okay, maybe that's where you got it from. Yes, interesting that. I was trying to think of other words that were similar, but I can't think, yeah, I can't think one. But there are other ones as well, a bit like that. But interesting, yeah. Oh dear, yes. Yeah, it was the night before Christmas. Yeah, there you go, yes. Oh dear. Oh, interesting. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you using that there. It's quite a nice way to speak, really. Oh, nice one, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, the chocolate ones, yeah, they're not as good as the Mr. Kipling chocolate ones. They should be, but I've always found that chocolate sponge and chocolate cakes tend to be a bit disappointing, really, because I don't know. They just yeah, they can be nice, but they just tend to not be so when I don't know, so when mass produced or whatever. And usually the vanilla sponges tend to be quite nice. But when you're a kid, of course, you always think, oh, chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. But yeah, I remember there was a bit of an epiphany when I realised, hang on a second, chocolate cake just isn't that good. Unless you stuff it full of stuff, like it's got loads of buttercream and stuff like this. But the actual sponge itself just doesn't generally work as well. Yeah, I don't know, it's not as good generally. But it can depend on how you make it, of course. But just a general chocolate sponge just doesn't tend to be that great. Yeah. So, and the final one I've got to do is I don't think there's more than these. I did the fancies, but the lemon whirls as well. So quite excited for these ones. And they always do quite nice lemon whirls, Mr. Kipling. They would never taste amazing, but they're nice enough, So I think I might still have to ones from Christmas to publish. I still got some Christmas reviews to publish as well, so I might just have to get them published, to be honest with you, just get them done. Because before you know, it'll be summer, and then yeah, I've just got so much in the backlog to do. It's ridiculous, really. Yeah, find chocolate cake. Yeah, chocolate ice cream as well. That's another one. Yes, unless it's like a ridiculous Ben and Jerry's one, but even then, that you could say that they're made nicer because they've got all the other stuff in, that sort of really pads it out. But yeah, generally chocolate ice cream is a bit disappointing as well. Yeah, it's a funny one that. Yeah, as I say, just because I think just when you're younger, you just think, oh, chocolate, must be nice, but they don't tend to actually be as good. Yeah, funny one that. Yeah, it is an interesting one. Yeah, so it just tends to sort of need other things as well. I think it obviously looks indulgent, doesn't it? It can depend as well. I'm sure if a really, really high quality one was done, it would make a difference. But yeah. I see that inside the factory produces Mackey's next week. Oh, that's all right. That's interesting, that one. Yeah, I can't believe how much they make. There's not many companies, if any, that make crisps, ice cream, chocolate. And what else? Did they make something else? They might do. They probably do. But yeah, I don't know. I think Walkers make just crisps, of course. Did they make anything else? But like Cadbury's make chocolate and ice cream, but don't tend to make crisps. So yeah, so it's quite unusual, that, really. I mean, and especially I wouldn't say in England anyway. I don't think they're that well known. I certainly have not heard of them before. Scotty mentioned them. Maybe they are, I just don't know. But yeah, so it's an interesting one. They really do make so much stuff, actually. Quite impressive, really. I do like the crisps as well. Chocolate's nice, and don't think I've had the ice cream yet, which I still need to have. Yeah, interesting ones. I did rebuy some of the bars. I need to review. I think I reviewed a couple of them on a previous haul that Scotty got me ages ago. Yeah. Well, the ice cream parlor's right next to your work. Haven't been in there, we'll see. It's weird that, isn't it? Sometimes I'm a bit like that as well, even though there's something I really like, but if it's nearby for some reason, I just won't have nipped into it, even though for some reason I should do, and I just never do. It's weird. Like, I remember there's an ice cream place not far from my house as well. Well, it was far enough, but I'd go past it a few times. But I just never went in, even though I love ice cream. I think it's just because you just it never feels like it's an occasion. You don't think, oh, as an occasion I'll go there. And of course, you're always, because it's near your house, you're always probably doing other things or having other things. Yeah. These tape out to make the crisp Mackies. Okay, so it's not actually them. Interesting though, still, because it's not. I guess that, yeah. Well, like, okay, I guess they don't technically make them then, but it's not like many other companies do the same. Like Cadbury's don't sponsor someone to make crisps. Well, franchise a name out, but I guess Cadbury just aren't synonymous with crisps, are they? So maybe it just wouldn't work. Whereas Mackies maybe just work a bit better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mackies. I've just never seen it. Yeah, I think you've shown me a picture there. I need to look out for it. Really. Maybe I did see it once when I was looking for it but I don't see it generally. Yeah, I'd like to try it. Would like to try their ice cream. But is that just the regular vanilla though? Is it? Yeah, perhaps it is. Yeah. Interesting one. We've got an ice cream parlour though, where Alan says as well. So that should be quite nice. Is it? What type of ice cream is it in the parlour, Alan? Is it just all sorts of different, like the sort of crazy ice cream flavours, or is it some very traditional ones? It sounds like more of a traditional company, but interesting that. Yeah, I've got this Cadbury white chocolate Oreo as well. So a Cadbury white Oreo. I don't know I think this is a new one. I think I thought they did a regular bar with Oreo in. I think someone mentioned it in the comments at some point. And I thought it was just a regular bar, but I think they've actually done. So I think this is a new one really. So I've got this to review. It looks interesting. Hopefully it doesn't have the cream in, and it's just biscuit pieces. And I think that will make all the difference. If it's got like the cream in the middle, then it could be a bit, yeah, rubbish really. Well, maybe it is because it does say a vanilla flavoured filling on the top there. I don't know if you can see white chocolate with a vanilla flavoured filling, 38%. So yeah. So fortunately, it's not just the biscuit pieces. You don't need the vanilla flavoured filling for that because it's white chocolate. So it acts as the creamy part. Yeah. Proper ice cream parlours quite rare now with these, and yeah, identical dessert places. Yeah, they always have the same kind of ice creams, don't they? Which a few years ago would have seemed quite special, like all these cookies and cream one again, and all these other ones. But they're all a bit normal, aren't they now? And they're still nice, though. I must say they are still really nice. But as you say, it's a bit like chippies, isn't it? Traditional chippies. Now you just get sort of like your identikit kebab shops and stuff like that, which are still nice, but they're not the traditional chippies really. Well, there are a few quite around me. Traditional chippies, but you don't get that many of them. But even then, they still sell. They look like a traditional chippy, but you'll see the sort of the kebab stand and stuff like that. The Dolomite, whatever it is, and stuff. So yeah, so I guess they just got to branch out really. But I remember chippies used to be really weird for opening times. They would open like at, I think they open sort of 12 till 2 or something, and then they'd open again like from 4 till 8. So they'd always open at really, I don't know, just not very, just odd times for you'd think for a takeaway would open. So when you'd think, oh, I quite fancy a chippy or something for a night to eat, like you would do a normal takeaway. It might be a bit later on. They're always closed, but they always have people queuing out the doors and things. So it's very strange. Yeah. The blue tobacco is this cream flavour. All right, so it's not even vanilla flavour. That's interesting. Cream flavour. I've never heard of cream flavour ice cream before. I mean, obviously ice cream, is ice cream, but I mean it's usually just vanilla, isn't it? That's an interesting one. They do a separate vanilla one as well. Maybe I'll have to try that for one of the members' reviews at some point then. Yeah. Interesting that. Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I think I just dismissed it as vanilla flavour as well, but yeah, seeing fish and chip shops often do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's just turned into that really. There's probably a few proper fish and chips places, but they tend to now. Yeah, it just tends to be a thing now. Is that not the case in Scotland then? Do they still do proper? Well, I guess in Scotland, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just different, isn't it, in Scotland? Again, I guess. It's more. There's lots of these battered foods in Scotland, isn't there? Obviously, it has a reputation for the Mars bars and things, but like I think you've mentioned all the battered sausages and so like in my back when I was when it was more traditional chippies about here, it was just sort of, it was basically fish chips and maybe sort of like jumbo sausages and things and peas and gravy, stuff like that. But yeah. So I think that was the gist of it really. We didn't really get anything else. Yeah, interesting that though. Yeah, do like nice fish and chips. Used to really like them when I was younger. I had them speaking to you about it, wasn't I? I think in Discord a few weeks back where I did have a few before. This is probably where I was putting my weight on again, just having these chippies. But it were nice to have them again. The chippy chips are so distinct. They really are. You just don't get doesn't really get that anywhere else. They are very nice. Do like them a lot. Traditionally Italian families. Oh, was it really? Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. No, I didn't know that at all. Yeah, that's quite unusual. Like you wouldn't have thought that, would you? I know there was some Italian people in the UK that sort of set up shop and things, but I don't believe it was chippies that they ended up doing. Interesting that. Yeah. No, I didn't know that. There's something new there. So I've not got too many more to do. So I'm trying to refrain from going too much into the... There are a few things I've got in the backlog I want to do. So there's a couple of new bars I want to get through as well. But I'm just trying to keep it realistic at the moment as well to what I can achieve each week rather than just constantly, throwing out stuff, Yeah, Scottish Chippy has different items. Yeah, chippy chips you do love. Yeah, very nice chippy chips. You can't really go wrong with them. They're just definitely... It's weird, isn't it? Because you wouldn't have thought they'd be so unique and different, but they really are. Really nice. Probably not very healthy, but very nice indeed. Yeah, very nice indeed. Yeah, if you ever come over to UK, Joe, you definitely have to have a chippy. Definitely a proper, decent chippy. You probably won't like it that much, but it's an experience if nothing else. Certainly not the healthiest food, but there we go. We've got a couple of these things now. Yeah, these are border biscuits as well, so I need to get these done as well. So not too many more to go through today. Just trying to be a bit... Yeah, certainly some of my favourites are these. Certainly some of my favourites. Oh, I'm H. See, I think there might be more coming in a minute from Alan. We'll wait a second. Yes, but yeah, I got the dark chocolate ginger bars. These look very... I'm really excited for these ones. Yeah, so beautifully crafted biscuits, darkly delicious biscuit bars. I love Borders dark chocolate biscuits, dark chocolate ginger biscuits. They are really, really nice. And they put them into bar form, it seems, as well. So very interested in these ones. Really can't wait to try those, actually. Certainly some of my favourites. Yeah. Yes. Sausage fingers. Sorry. Yes. Well, quite apt for the topic. Yes. I always used to have jumbo sausages with my chippy, because I was never a big fan of fish. You see, so yeah. Honestly, yes, but yeah. So no worries, no worries. But there you go, yeah, so dark chocolate ginger. I mean, I'm really excited for this. I need to get them done as well. Really do need to get them done. What was usually distant? Yeah, well, I do like the dark... I mean, you do a few others, actually, but the other ones seem to be a bit more... I wouldn't say mundane, but like your shortbread biscuits and things like this. But I do like the chocolate gingers. There are other companies that do them, but I do really like them. They're just so nice. They're really nice. Yeah. Are you getting hungry with all this chippy chat? Yeah. Maybe, yeah, say forget some members. Say, what if the member ball ever gets rolling a bit more? As I say, stuck on 7 for quite some time now. When I get to 10, hopefully I'll do a Domino's pizza one. Then maybe when I get to 15, do a chippy or something like that. We'll see how it goes, really. Start doing some sort of exclusive ones, things like this. So that's the plan anyway. Obviously, the more members I get, the more exclusive type things that can go on for members and things. So there is sort of, I do want to do that, but of course, it's just hard. I do member exclusive reviews and things, and there's some other... I'd like to do a bit more at some point, but it's just one of those where, just hopefully I'll get more people involved with it, and we'll see how it goes, really. Yeah, so fingers crossed. As I say, I think it's like I say most weeks really with the threshold and stuff like that. I think when we got the 1,500 subscribers, basically all of us, or however many it was, and got the member program going, then all the people who wanted to become members generally did, and then since then it'll probably be just 1 or 2 more every few hundred subscribers, really. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes, but fingers crossed. Anyway, let's keep it up, and yeah, hopefully with all the support and things like this, and I feel like subscribers can just jump, really. I don't know, it can just happen. I don't know, but it's a difficult one. As I say, I think my channel's a bit more niche than most. It's just the way it goes, I think. You miss Scottish chippies. It's just not the same down south in Hampshire. Yeah, I think there is very much a divide with chippies. I think obviously Scotland and the north of England have a different style of chippy. I think there's like a bit of controversy. I think it's curry sauce it's either that or in gravy. I think either one of them's available or not in the other, or and pies I think as well, something like that. I'm not sure. There's certain things that just aren't available down south that are in the north, and I guess in Scotland it's different again as well. With fish and chips, it's easy to tell if the fish is not good. Yeah. Yes, it's one of those, isn't it? Yeah, I know what you mean there. Even though don't eat loads of it, you can. I know what you mean by that. Yeah. Yes. Oh, it's deep fried pizzas. You ever tried the Victor and EK? I always remember they did deep fried pizzas. Imagine that. That would be crazy. I remember. I remember when I went to the chippy around the corner from me. The lady there was saying that someone wanted a deep fried hamburger. So I think she was going, okay, I'll deep fry the burger then. But no, he wanted the whole burger deep fried. Crikey, yeah. Yeah, so it's one of those, the whole burger. But I'd love, yeah, deep fried pizza would be very nice, but it would be ridiculously unhealthy. A deep fried maybe when I get 1,000 members, I'll do a deep fried Domino's pizza special if I can somehow work it. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you know, I don't know how I'd manage it, but we'd have to try. America does say just get a slice or two deep fried from the local chippy or something. But maybe, yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see. That'd be a good one to do, wouldn't it? Deep fried pizza special. I do love Domino's. I do love it. I remember I got obsessed with Domino's dip at one point. I might have said this before, but I just ended up just got obsessed with it. The dip. I never used to really use the dip. I always used to leave it and just throw it away, basically. But at one point, I tried it and I really started to like it. And I started pouring it over the pizza, and I just loved it. And then I ended up getting the big tubs of it, so I just have a massive amount of it. And then I ended up going just specifically to Domino's just to get the dips. And I was getting, if I got a McDonald's, I'd go to Domino's, get the dip and dip the burgers in the dip and stuff like this, and then I was pouring it on beans on toast. I was going crazy with it, and then I stopped in the end. I've got to stop, you know. Nothing that's good chippies. Yeah, I think I'd like to think so, of course. But I would say that, but I'm glad you think so too, Scotty. Yeah, yeah. The Victor home. Yeah, yes. East Kilbride. How are yours? That's how EK stands for. It's your hometown for a while. How random. No, it wasn't the best. Well, it's probably one of those where it wasn't the best, you say, but it's probably one of those where it's more about what it is than what it tastes like. Yeah. Although having said that, maybe talk about something else because, yes, I quite like the deep fried pizza in batter. I've never even tried that. That does sound nice, but excessive. I mean, Giles probably shaking his head with all this, not knowing what on earth to think. But yeah. Dippage, yes, can't go wrong with that. I like it's quite like Indian takeaways with all the naan breads and things, and all the. I like to dip naan breads in mango chutney and things like this. And I think one time, me and my friend Walls Grieber actually did the music for my channel years back. We went to one of the curry places in Russia, in Manchester, and we just went in. We just asked for basically naan breads, and the guy there just couldn't work it out. He just couldn't. We just said we just want. We just want this naan bread, and then he just kept trying to prompt us for something with chicken. I think. Do you want any sauce, whatever, and do you want or chicken or anything like that? We're like, no, we just want the naan breads, and he kept prompting us for like some kind of sauce with chicken, and we just we just bought about sort of 7 or 8, well maybe 6 naan breads, I think, just for dipping. That's all we went in for. But the guy couldn't comprehend what we were doing. But it was very nice though. Enjoyed it. I do love naan breads. Yeah, I love naan breads. Can't have a curry about it. Yeah, definitely. They are really nice. Yes, frustrating in a way. I went to one, used to always, when I grew up with, really, back where I used to live with my parents. I went there specifically, I thought, because they used to do really amazing chips as well. Chips and curry, I think, is something I always have to have as well. But primarily got it from this place because the chips were always really like a weird crinkle cut chip, but really strangely done. Really weird they were. I can't quite describe it, but they were like fried in a very specific sauce. They'd have a very strange taste, and they were very nice. And I went back there basically and ordered them, and it was really out of my way. So I had to really sort of. It took about 20 minutes to get there and 20 minutes back. So it wasn't the warmest when I got home, but I wanted to try it. But the chips were just normal. They obviously changed the chef or something. And the naan breads were really disappointing as well. They're like, when your naan breads are too thin and they become a bit too hard and sort of burnt almost. It was just very disappointing, yeah. So it was a very disappointing experience. That's such a shame because it used to be top notch, Yes. Peshawari naan in korma sauce, heavenly. I never. Oh, I see. Yes, yeah. Korma. I think that would definitely be where korma sauce is because it's too. As an actual proper main on my meal, it's too much for me korma because it's so sweet. I do like it, but it's as you say, I think for dipping, it's definitely where it'd be. Yeah, just having a little. Yeah, maybe not as your main thing, but yeah, definitely. I had a chocolate curry sauce one. I mean, it was like a chain of curry places. I think called the Purple Pakoras. I think around the northwest. And they did the chocolate curry, and it was basically a korma, really, just with a slight chocolate flavouring. It was interesting, yeah, interesting. Obviously a bit much, Oh, hi, Divinus. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. How are you doing? Great to see you again. Yeah, how are you doing? Great to see you. How's 2022 going for you so far? Hope you're doing all right. As you know, we're doing Stash Watch. Yeah, not too much going on this week, Stash-wise. Oh, we've not done the egg, have we? Where's it gone? I've lost it. There it is. Yeah, we need to just do the egg then before. I almost forgot, actually. Good job. Good job reminding me, Divinus. Thank you. Yeah, so we've got an egg to open. Yeah, so we've got the old, basically the cream egg. You've probably gathered by now, but there's about 160, 170, 168, I think it is, cream eggs in the country that are half white chocolate, half milk chocolate. And if you find one of those, you're eligible to win up to £10,000. I think there's a few different prizes, so you probably won't win £10,000 even if you get one, which will be a bit disappointing. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there we are. Yeah, so all this talk about food, I know. Yeah, I know. Oh dear, I know, one of those, isn't it? Yeah, let's see, get the old drum roll going. I need a drum roll sound effect, don't I? What can I do? I'll find the drum roll. Where is it now? Search emojis. I put drum in and it's not finding it, so I don't know what's going on there. Why is it not finding the drum roll? That's very strange. Yeah. Scotty's doing that. I can't actually find the drums though, Scott. You know, normally there's actually a drum emoji. It's not actually even finding it for some reason. I don't really understand why that is. Usually it's very strange that. Yeah. So quickly. Activities, there you go. You'd think it'd be there somewhere. Yeah, normally you type it in and it's there, but it's not finding it this time. Unless it bans the drum roll emoji now. Maybe that's what they've done. Maybe we'll have to settle for for the figurative drum roll like you've done there. Oh well, I can't find it, never mind. It's disappeared, maybe they banned it, who knows. It's like these days, but yes. Yes, Creme Egg, drum roll, there we go. Okay, right, yes. Okay, so let's see if we can win £10,000, you never know. Okay, so there's the front, so they've done it quite well there, so you can see the front. A bit uninspired packaging, always is really in Creme Eggs these days, but there we are. Obviously, in the last year when it was a full white Creme Egg, you could easily just open it that much and you'd be able to tell if it's a winning egg or not. So that's probably why they've done it half and half. And I hope that they've done it where the white bit is at the back. So let's see. Have we won? We probably haven't. Oh no, not one. Look at that. No. That's another one down. You never know, we might win one day, but yeah. Oh, well, what I could do is just... Oh no, I was going to say something a bit dodgy there, but never mind. I was going to say I could just repack it up and return it, but that's obviously a bad thing to do. Never do that, really. We need to sneeze. Ooh. That's me. Ooh. Yes, okay. Now, yes, what is the routine do for a winning egg? Doesn't appear to be posted package on them. Yeah, I know this is it. You're right, actually, Alan. It really does seem to be, other than on a box or something where they had a box underneath them. There's nothing on the packaging. Yes, I don't really know. I think there must be a code in them, because I've read online. Now, of course, I don't know how accurate this is, but you probably heard me say it. But basically, different stores have different prizes. So in Iceland, you can only get £1,000 prize. You can't get the 10,000. It's only in Tesco, Morrison's, maybe Asda, and maybe Sainsbury's. I think Tesco and Asda for sure. I'm sure Morrison's and Sainsbury's as well. And I think some other places like I forgot what they're called now. Like One Stop Shop. I think that's either only 1,000 or 5,000 or something. But yeah, so I assume there's a code in it because otherwise I don't know how they would know what branch you bought it from. Or the barcode's different or something like that. I assume there must be something on the wrapper that distinguishes them. It's probably inside, really, I imagine. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Because you say it's very unusual. It's very not really obvious, is it? So, yeah, I really don't know. And I'm assuming it's in all of them this year because I only saw it, let's just say last week when I saw the promotion. But then was it still available? Was there a point where they didn't have it? So if your Creme Egg's been around for about 2 months or however long, will it not have the offer? So I don't know. Yeah, so it's very weird. I don't really know. But as I say, there must be if there's different prices for each store, and different prices available as well. So some of them are less than others, because they're not all 10,000. There must be something in the egg itself. But you would have thought that the wrapper would be done distinctly, not associated with the egg. So I don't know. So unless that implies that they've specifically wrapped the winning eggs in a specific way with a specific wrapper. But I don't know. Yeah, and I don't think they've all got barcodes in them. So, well, sorry, I don't think they've all got codes in them. I can't see anything anyway. Don't really want to open it completely, but I'm not seeing one. So yeah, I really don't know. But there must be something like that. Or a code on the egg, I don't know. There's a code on the egg, I'm not sure. Interesting though, isn't it? And if I did win one, hopefully then I could review it. Perhaps probably there won't be many, if anyone, who would review one of them, would there? Unlikely, I think, that other winners would be having a review channel. So yeah, interesting. I'll have to be careful. Could sell it itself for a small pretty penny as well, because I imagine it'd be pretty rare. It's only 168 in the country or something like that. So interesting, yeah. So yes, and the other one to review, the last one for today really. Yes, it's the milk chocolate ones as well. Fabulously fiery. So I wanted to do them at the same time. yeah, see what the difference is really. I mean, I'll probably review them separately, but I don't know. Maybe we'll review them together. I don't know. Yeah, one of those, because you do feel like they need to be compared, don't you? Really. So I'm not too sure. Yeah. Maybe what I'll probably do is I'll probably review one normally, then review the second one, and then do a bit of a comparison with it on that second review probably. So there we go. That's probably the way to do it, I think. But yeah, looks very nice, these ones. They both got 113 calories, so imagine, yeah, don't know what that implies really, but there we are. But yeah, both look very nice, these. Very excited for these ones. I don't think it's quite as orange as that in the middle. It's a bit like the Terry's chocolate orange mini eggs there, but there we go. Yeah. But yeah, very nice. And Joe's back. Yeah, Joe's back. Hi, back. Hi, Joe. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah. And then milk chocolate ones. Yes, very interesting. Those very interesting. Yeah. Yes. Just because I look at his face there. That famous commentary quote. But yeah, yeah, they're very interested for those ones. Yeah. So I've seen milk chocolate tinges from Borders before, so I think that's very interesting one. So it'll be very quite exciting to do those ones actually. So I do want to get those reviewed. Yeah. There's some good stuff to review there. As I say, still got all the old stuff to do, so I'm hoping to get through that. But don't know what to do really. Don't know what to do. Not sure what I can how I can get all the reviews out, because I tend to basically do stash watch and the live, and then just the review special on Sunday. Then on Friday do the sort of the premiere or something interesting some kind. So it leaves only 3 other days for reviews basically. So it's hard to get. I mean, I'm reviewing 6 things a week, as well as the live. It's hard to get them all published basically, so I get a bit of a backlog of them as well. So yeah, if it does mean this, I've got a backlog. If I'm ever ill or anything like that, I can don't need to review anything else. I've got still loads to do. Sorry, when's mostly like that? See, hardly ever can stick around. See, yeah, no worries, Joe. No, well, you're probably still at work, aren't you? It's probably quite early still, maybe 4 o'clock or something for you, near enough. But yeah, no worries, Joe. No, it's perfect. I'm glad you make as much as you can, so thank you so much. Yeah, but is it work or something like that? It probably is, isn't it, for you, really? Yeah. But there we go, guys. It's been an interesting one. Great to see you all as well. I see. I don't want to sort of bring up too much more. Maybe I will. I don't know. There's a couple of other things that. I did get a couple of. I don't know. I'll just show you. Actually, I've got them just here. Actually, I do want to show. So I got this one I reviewed. Got another one of these. I did buy 2 just in case. Yeah, we need to sneeze again. Ooh, sure I've got a cold or something. Oh, can't sneeze. No, it's gone, I think. But yeah, but I got this one. Scotty recommended this one as well, so I need to get this reviewed as well. White chocolate spice biscuit and almond. Looks very interesting, this one. Spice biscuit, you speculoos. It's a Christmas one, really. It did appear after Christmas, though. I didn't see it before Christmas. The one in my local Lidl, anyway. So I did want to get those reviewed. I was very happy with this one. I can anticipate this might be on my top 20 of 2022 in a year's time. So keep that in memory. I reckon that probably will be there. It's a very nice bar. That I really liked it. No, Scotty wasn't so keen, but I found it quite interesting actually. No idea about this one, of course. Not had it yet. But yeah, so yeah, it's an interesting one, that one. Yeah, and yeah, I've got these as well. Found these in Farm Foods actually, of all places. So yeah, peanut butter M&Ms. I think I've reviewed them before, I think, but I'll probably do them again. I think I reviewed them a while back, so it'd be interesting to review these ones. Yeah, in a box this time rather than a bag. So interesting, but I don't know when I'll get round to them. So they might appear on Stash Watch again, basically. Yeah, glad you got it only over Christmas. Yeah, yes. Yeah, it's strange actually, Scotty, because when I first got the Spice Biscuit one, they weren't there. No, not the Spice Biscuit, the other one, the Salted Caramel Crisp. I didn't see them then. But when I went in the other day after you mentioned them, they were there in the same box. So it was sort of like, well, they'd moved them together or put them together or something anyway. So I don't know whether one was obstructing the other when I last went in, but I just don't think they were there last time. But this time they were, so I'm glad I got them. So I need to review them. Yeah. So yeah, interesting one that. So yeah, so I've got a fair few things to get round to. Don't know when I'll do them. But the white looks very interesting. Yeah, it does look very nice. I quite like these. It's like Scotty keeps mentioning these. These interesting stuff from Lidl. I think DJ mentioned them as well, didn't he? Really, and I never would have discovered these if it wasn't for you guys recommending them. So thank you so much. Yeah, white chocolate spice biscuit and almond. Yeah, so very much. Looking forward to getting through that one if I can. And so just got some Christmas products that I still need to publish really, but of course the interest in them will wane a bit. Well, maybe not actually, but obviously, you want to review them around Christmas time. So it's one of those, but I think I'll just try and get them published, I think. But so I do have some Easter ones from last year to publish this year, so so they'll probably say, I've done around 500 reviews, rather than 880 or whatever it is now. So yeah, an interesting one. Yes, there we go, guys. Yes, quite a lot in the old stash still, as you know. I'm hopefully going to organise it. After this, I'm going to get sorting out some shelving that I've been putting up to store some stuff so I can move things around and get everything in order, basically. So, yes, that's the plan anyway. So that's why I've been a bit busy this week as well. Been messing about trying to. The first one took ages because the instructions were terrible. It's like a flat pack thing, and the instructions were terrible. And it's really easy to put them up, but the instructions are telling you to do it in all these weird phases, and then it's just really straightforward. But the instructions are just not, made it. Even though the instructions are quite simple, they don't tell you the best way to do it. And as soon as I've done one, I thought, well, why not just do it this way? Because it tells you to make it in two halves and put the two halves together, and it's near enough impossible to do that. And then because you're doing two halves, the actual or the way round you put one of it matters. But of course it says repeat the same thing twice, but then if you turn it upside down, then the obviously the way you've made it is wrong then, and bits fall out, but it doesn't tell you that in the instructions. And of course it's just stupid. So if you just make it from the ground up rather than it just works even better, and it's just a lot more simple. And I don't know why it doesn't tell you to do that. So just stupid. Anyway, but so basically what took me about 2 hours to do the first one, because I'm having to constantly disassemble it and put it back together again about 50 times. The second one took about half an hour. So yeah, but it's always the case with flatback stuff, isn't it? It's just useless. The first time's always a bit of a pain because it's just you don't know what's going on, but then you know what to look out for the next time. Right then, guys, well, I guess that brings us to the end of Stash Watch. Yeah, it's been great to chat, as I say. Great to see you, Alan. Great to see you, Scotty. And Joe, of course. And DJ. Yes, great to see you all. Really is great to see you. Don't know if anyone else turned up today. Bit of a quiet one relative for the number of people, but a lot of chats for the people that were here. So great to see you all. Great to have you all chatting. Really is great to see you all. Oh, thank you so much, Alan. Great Stash Watch as always. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, I'll be putting up shelves. I'll try. So it's just been, my hands are all a bit sore as well from bashing them a bit. But oh well, it's always the way, isn't it? Oh, thanks so much, Alan. I hope you have a great evening as well. And you too, Scotty, and you, Joe, as well. Oh, yeah, have a good one. Hopefully I'll see you on Friday for the premiere on 7 p.m. UK time, GMT. Yep, and then on Saturday as well, 4 p.m. for whatever live we do as well. Probably the Korean-Japan special, but check out the vote. As I say, it's still going on, so it could still change. But yeah, basically, Rick sent me a load of stuff from Korea, basically. So very interesting one. Some shrimp crisps as well, and I think it's actually made from shrimps. So might give them a try. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks, Scotty. Yeah, great to see you too. Yeah, take care, everyone. Have a good evening. Thanks so much again. As I say, there's a bit of a delay between what I say and finishing the channel, so apologies if I've gone by the time you say something. It's about a 6-second delay, but I'm not ignoring you. I don't mean to. But yeah, well, take care, everyone. Have a great evening. Yeah, and I'll see you on Friday, if not, or Saturday, or both, hopefully. See you later. Bye for now. See ya.